Home here. Verizon sucks today. See who does tune in today or who doesn't have Verizon. Jeez, what a cluster. Hey, official, nice to see you. How you doing, man? Glad you don't have Verizon. What you been up to, brother? Indeed, Daniel, it is Wednesday, and happy Wednesday to you, sir. A lot of NFL coaches being fired, or the carousel of interviews is on. Hey there, reptile expert. How are you? And what are your favorite snakes that you like or reptiles? As you know, I got a corn snake. Sadly, missed the black rat snake who met his demise sadly a few years ago. He's a great guy, man. They're cool. Reptiles are awesome. Yeah, Miss Onyx. He was chill. Hey, Amjad. It's too cold in Amman, Jordan. Nice, nice. I'd like to get over there. Amman has, of course, as you know, so much history. And where in Jordan are the beautiful buildings from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? I'd like to see that. Gotcha. Yeah, schools, letters, and math. It sounds like algebra, brother. You're not alone. I still struggle with it. Official, is it new to you, or is it something the way the teacher's teaching it? Maybe. Brian, nice to see you, sir. How are you doing tonight? And if you have Verizon today in the U.S., you are officially screwed. Or Estados Unidos for the teacher. Yeah, that can make a big difference. You're right, official. Can you talk to the teacher perhaps and see if maybe they'd be willing to change things up a little bit? Indeed, Canadian Av Geek. Math exam. And do you maybe Canadian Nav Geek? Are you into math a lot? I mean, we all are, but official is having some issues with it. Looks like a teacher. What would you recommend to him? Good, Brian. Good. Um, did you get your Earl Greys in today? I hope double flames. And so I'm wondering what is the Boeing? Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. What is going on with the 797? That was supposed to be. I think we just have concepts earlier this year or late last year, and it's taking you right. Oh, okay, Amjad, where are you moving to? I hope that's a good move for you, sir. A official, that's all we can keep doing, brother. And maybe you could talk with your teacher or maybe a trusted counselor. I struggle with math. I'm not going to lie. Like, if it comes to basic stuff, cool, and it took a long time, trust me, a long time. I was the last guy in the class, but it finally clicked in. You're not alone, official brother. You're not at all. Heck yeah, Brian. Is that a good rush, or is it just enough to get the edge off, so to speak? Math, science. Okay, Canadian. There, and as you know, we all have strengths, weaknesses. What would you recommend to our good friend CDZ, who's working with algebra brand new? Is there a technique you might have that might help him? I'm wondering if you might, because algebra, admittedly, I struggled with, and still, although I like it more now, it's still not going to be a winner. Kenneth from Ohio, how are you doing? And I guess you're not on Verizon or you have Wi-Fi. What a cluster today. Agree with you, Mark Travis. That is the truth. Family and friends are so damn important. They are. And it's not the number of ones you have, it's the quality. Oh, okay, reptile. Yeah, yeah. SOAS all day long today. Yeah, it's been all over the U.S. too. It's weird. And yeah, that's the first time I've seen that all day long, brother. But I guess we're back to the '80s today or '90s. Indeed, Logan. Where is Abby at? Is she here? Yeah. Okay. Canadian. Yeah. If you could help CDZ a little bit. I'm trying to figure out CDZ. You see, Canadian Avgeek's ready to help you out, brother. He's a good guy. We all have different things going on. Logan's in the house. What's up? What's up? And thank you for the third thumbs up. Oh, you're going to Dubai. Ooh, real estate ads. I bet there's a lot of housing and a lot of. Are you thinking like residential, mixed use, commercial? What are you thinking about doing, Amjad? Because props to you, man. That's a good field. I'm actually looking at that as a second career. Sorry, the allergy shots yesterday. Woof. But what are you up to today, Logan? Yeah, I've been pretty busy, Brian, unfortunately, but soon we'll have more. And I hope you've been staying well. And busy sometimes good, but there are times it's like, can we get a vacation? Oh, okay. It's all good Canadian Nav Geek. And if you can think of ways to help our good friend CDZ out with algebra or techniques, please let him know or just shoot up again and I'll try to remember. The photographic memory isn't what it used to be. But that's cool, man. Have a good flight. Delta guy, dang. That's going to be your permanent one? Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I switched Delta, it took a while. I forgot what the original one was. If West Leb or was there, they'd know what it was. There were a couple. Okay, Reptile. There you go. Let's see if CDZ still. You split the kinds of different algebra. You isolate the x, 2x plus 3. I see. So you figure out the values that way. ACDZ. Does that help? Because props to you, Reptile. That's actually breaking it down into packets, kind of, so to speak. That's great, Amjad, and I hope your dad's able to help you navigate the waters of real estate because it's not easy. But the good news is if you're young and you keep at it, the sky's the limit. Study a lot, listen in class. Yeah, I had the same issue, Canadian. I really was very studious. So I guess a lot of it is true. Some subjects we're very good at, some subjects we suck at. Some subjects we're in between, you know? But yeah, I really, you're right. I hit the books hard, Canadian, and it wasn't always by choice. It was also kind of like a respect and work ethic thing too. Nice. Okay, good for you, Reptile. And geometry is not the most easy subject for a lot of people. And then you passed one and two. Good for you, brother. Heck yeah, man. And you know where you're going to use it in life? Nowhere. No, I'm just kidding. There are some jobs, of course, like architecture, maybe certain crash investigators, stuff like that, that do use algebra, but gonna have fun with it. And of course, it comes from I forgot Arabic. What does algebra mean exactly? I forgot again. There's a word it means originally. It's something from the Arabians that it means something just like our Arabic numbers. There's a meaning for it. Just trying to remember offhand. But good for you. Keep rocking those classes. That's the key to life. Some of them suck too. They're boring electives. Just get through them. I don't know, Delta. I'm hoping to get Dover Air Force Base and Dover, Delaware. Geez, dyslexia is on. Which ones would you like to see? DC, Udvar-Hazy, Patuxent. I'm still kind of limited geographically, and plus having a puppy, I don't want to leave them alone too long. Nice, Brian. That is God. They're beautiful, and to think that could be, it got to start in what 1953, I think, or 1954. It's incredible aircraft. Last day of vacation. Oh man, I hope not. I hope CDZ or takes a break. Original. It's okay to take breaks sometimes. I've done it. Also, not by choice. When I showed up a German plane that YouTube determined was hate speech for whatever reason. I was like, what? But I hope you and you are doing well. Was the vacation worth it? Do you feel refreshed? Hey, alternate, what's up, buddy? It probably is Amjad. L.A. Oh God, my one of my female friends. All I can say is my lady friends lives in the nicest part, Venice, L.A. But she said it's a nightmare over there right now. Except when she leaves Venice, it's just like, oh. And I'm like, do I really want to go out and visit her? She bring her rich self back over here. Oh no. Well, reptile, and you know what? I'm dyslexic, so I don't know if you are or not. It made reading very hard for a while, and I'm worried about also come back too. Just keep at it, brother. And I know they're hard. We all have different strengths. We have different weaknesses, and we got to keep working at it. You can do it. If my dumb tail could do it, although I feel bad for y'all, these SOLs are BS. They take away the creativity. Who cares how you test? What do you learn? Anthony, good evening, sir. And you're just chilling tonight, alternate? That's all good. Oh man, Brian, that's a huge base. What is that about? Like, I want to say that's at least 10,000 plus people. Yeah, it was Reptile. The good thing about that is generally they announce it publicly now because people freak out. It comes from, I think it's Nebraska every day usually, and it flies to different Force bases. And it's just training mostly. Ooh, underrated and overrated. I don't know, Delta. I actually think the F 35 is the most underrated. It gets so much hate. Having seen it in person several times, I gotta say that thing's wicked. And then overrated. Help this brother out. Help this bald man out. I'm trying to think. Which ones would you pick? Because it's been a heck of a day. Nice. Welcome to the club, Reptile Expert. We wear three of the exact same hats, and it's actually, I hope with you'll find this. It's a superpower. It is. It's very helpful. Once channeled properly, oh my God. And good for you. Welcome to you're surrounded by the spectrum here, brother. Yeah. Oh, okay. More than aviation? Okay, original fighting, and thank you. I'm glad you like the narcissistic. In fact, having survived a few, um, yeah, you're right. Maybe it is time to branch out a little. I think I'll always keep it aviation, but at the same time, definitely you're right. These narcissistic people make up 1% of our population, but they cause 99% of the problems. And thank you, man. More will be coming. You don't want to visit aviation museums anymore? Okay, original. What would you think about maybe a different topic or like a different passion of yours to go with your YouTube channel? And it's also too okay to take breaks sometimes. I've done it, you know. Whoa, Amjad, that would be wild. That would be that would definitely be on the strange list. What's up, Fran? How you doing? Oh my God. That's right, Reptile. See? And you found your beautiful gift right there. And you know what? One day, if you go into aviation, physics, science, that's going to come in handy. The reading, you can work around that, bro. It's just like some people can't do math real well. I'm one of those. Even with dyslexia, I got my reading through the roof. It's different. We're wired in neurodivergent ways. Oh, yeah, it is. That's a big sucker. And you're right. They got the. It's so nice, too, isn't it, to have U.S. and British pilots, staffs, cross training together, and such a good relationship too. Oh my God, you aren't kidding, Delta. That thing just, whoa. And it's also just amazingly more maneuverable than I ever thought. Yeah, Fran, I'm the same. I kind of wish I had that math ability. That's why I don't fly a plane myself. I have to have somebody else do it for me. Um, if I'm ever your pilot, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. I learned this in Microsoft Flight Simulator last night. Enjoy the flight. 77,000 degrees of location. Local museum. Half third Avro Lincoln. Still flyable? Wow, what year are those from, Fran? That's wild. That's a good ratio because they're very rare. Grateful for all the grades. You have A's in your grades. That's great, Delta. Keep that up, brother. And you're right. To go to flight school, you are. So keep at that, brother. Oh, yes, I remember it, Reptile. It was the first event I can really say that I remember being affected. I was very young at the time, but I remember looking at the TV and going, this isn't right. And that damn captain. Also, I wish the first officer had said more. I know That was tradition back then. You should have said, you de-ice this plane or I'm not taking off. Or walked off, told the passengers. So awful. I didn't know there's a movie on it. Do you know where it's on, Reptile? Air Force, Florida 90. Yep. I vaguely remember it. And my dad got lucky because he was commuting. He was like, he got ahead of it by 15 minutes, I think. And four people, I think, or six people on the bridge died. It was terrible. That federal worker that went in and risked his life, that's courage. I have heard all kinds of story about him being a character and out there, but when it came to come to shove, man's a hero for saving people and at least giving all he had. That's a good man. You too, Amjad, and I wish you good luck. In fact, I'm going to have to cut it here in a minute because I think the dog's about back from the vet. Got pink eye. I got to take care of him. It's all good. I don't know, Falcon. I'm just a regular bald guy. Like history, like aviation, like reptiles, the nature. What do you think there should be some of the other topics? By the way, thank you, Original. You're one of the OGs, man, and I appreciate any guidance you have because, yeah, you're right. It's time to do a little diversification, so to speak. Yep. Jeffrey, Mr. Jeffrey, how are you doing tonight? Tonight it was Taco Bell, which was very healthy. I'm going to make a run for the border later tonight. How about you? Oh, yeah, there will be more, Jeffrey, absolutely. And Tony's in the house. And I do have to apologize, folks. In a minute, I got to go because the dog will be back from the vet. He's got pink eye. It's not a big deal, but I got to help my son take care of him. Funniest color in an aircraft? Brian, I'm trying to think. Give me a second on that one. I've seen some really weird liveries. Trying to think of what colors. Which ones have you seen? Have you seen something that really stands out? Wow, that many more 787s? Wow, Delta, that's great. In fact, got a guy from there. Tony's in the house. That's great. I'm so glad. I love the 787 person. I think it's one of the best planes, modern planes made right now. Squid is here with his tentacles. Rock the house there, Squid. And pink. You've seen a pink plane? Awesome, Brian. Pimp. It takes style. Go Patriots. Yes. Indeed, Jeffrey. And hopefully the Commanders do better next year. And same, it's a guilty pleasure occasionally, although running will be back on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday despite the cold weather. 2 to 3 miles a day. Weightlifting back full on. Games. Yeah, I got it. You're right. The Switch sadly didn't really. Maybe I'll try to get original. Thank you. I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to give it the Boy Scout try, as it's called here. I don't know if you've ever heard that phrase. I'm going to try it again with like Advance Wars, Mario Kart. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm very proud of the Bucks, Kara, and you should be too. I know it didn't end the way you wanted it to, but you know what? I think that's a team that's going to be a major successful team next year. Look at they're going to, Baker and team are going to bounce back. They're resilient. Oh wow, I bet Brian. Yeah, that's was it like a special livery or was that the airline's regular colors? That's interesting. And hi Lewis, how are you doing? And I do apologize. I'm gonna have to in a minute cut this because I got to go check on the dog. It's not personal. Just got to make sure he gets his eye drops. Pink eye for dogs. Man, that dog's vet bill's alone this year. I love him, but good God Almighty. Oh my goodness, Kara agreed. Dallas definitely needs. You're right. Some linebackers. Oh my goodness, and you aren't kidding. They gave up the most, I think, what yards, touchdowns, passing this year. A private plane. Okay, so somebody had some money and some style and profile. The dog. Let's see. It's been 4 months now, I think, because he's 6 months, 2 days ago. So 4 months. Yeah, Crispy's a great dog. I'll try to get more videos of him up. He's the little pit mix of 16 breeds. He's a rescue. Ultra Kill. Dante's Inferno. That sounds interesting. I'm going to screenshot it. God was disappointed it disappeared. Let me see if I can find that rare one. We're very lucky here, Original. There's a game store that has some really, I don't know what you call it, eclectic people, and they find it. Yes, indeed. And in fact, you're right, Black's Mask. That's very wise. A lot of us don't talk about what bothers us or pains us. We just hold it in, and that's healthy to a degree, but it's not. In fact, I'd agree with you 100%. We need to be more open, more honest, more transparent, and much peace and blessings to you. Let's see. Oh, I love Springer Spaniels. My aunt has one. Oh, yeah, they can be a little nippy sometimes. Crispy's Pit Bull, Lab, Chow Chow, Beagle, like, I think German Shepherd. He's got 16 breeds. I'm just like, oh my God. If you guys will see the pictures of him on there, the video. The last short I did with him playing with a big Labrador is hilarious. But much respects to you, Lewis. And some of them it's overbreeding. Sometimes it's just like people. There's that 1% that causes, again, the 99. But I got to go, folks. Peace be with you.